Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and I'm here to do a review on Full Throttle. This is the citrus flavor. Full Throttle also donates money to the USO, and they sponsor the UFC Fighting League. So, yeah, it's pretty cool shit. If you don't feel badass after drinking one, then you haven't drinking enough. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, yeah, it's... I remember the very first energy drink I ever tried. I was at a hot rod show, and this hot rod show was being held outside a burger restaurant, and this parking lot was huge, and as far as the eye could see, classic cars, hot rods, all kinds of stuff. Well, I walked into the burger restaurant to get a bite to eat, and I saw this Full Throttle sitting there, and I liked the way they did the lettering there, and so I tried it, and I've been a fan of energy drinks since. Yeah. Citrusy. Excuse me. Now here's the thing. On the back of any energy drink can, it'll tell you, not recommended for people who are pregnant, small children, or people sensitive to caffeine. Okay? So if you're sensitive to caffeine, and you make the boneheaded decision to drink one, okay, and you gack out on one and end up in the fucking hospital because you had one, that's your own goddamn fault, okay? I get real fucking tired of people drinking these and quote-unquote ODing on a little bit of too much caffeine. They end up dead or in the hospital, and the family wants to sue the energy drink company. It's like, the fuck? Okay, you weren't paying attention, you know, and if you drink like 4 of them a day, it says do not recommend you exceed 3 per day. It's usually what it says on these things. So if you drink 4 of these fuckers and you gack out and have an attack, then that's your own goddamn fault, okay? Because you didn't, you know. And me personally, I can drink a whole 4-pack of these like it's nothing and be just fine. I mean, I'll be really, really fucking hyped up on caffeine, but other than that, I'll be just fine, you know. But yeah. So go Full Throttle or go home. So if you've not tried the original Full Throttle, and you're not sensitive to caffeine, you know, give it a try. So yeah. Actually, no, I'm gonna smoke one of my Luckies. Get back in there, you son of a bitch. I dropped it in my lap like a spaz. Great. Good. Just light the cigarette and pull off a Zippo trick to light it. On the taste on it, it's definitely got a citrusy taste on it. The color of it's a lime green, sort of. And so, yes, energy drinks in moderation can be a nice way to boost your energy, but again, you know, people who drink too much of them end up having diabetes or overdosing on caffeine. So, and I used to drink these all the fucking time, and this is my second one today, so definitely be drinking a V8 later to balance it out. But stupid people, that's what it comes down to. They see this can, they're like, oh, I'm going to get me a full throttle and drink it. Alright, cool. But then, you know, they do something stupid like OD on caffeine or have too much of it, and they start getting real jittery and what have you, and now it's all of a sudden full throttle's fault for them making a stupid decision. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. Oof. I also picked up a Gerber pocket knife from Sportsman's, as I needed a new pocket knife because the one I had busted. So, I'm going to get out here and show you. And here it is. It is a bone-handled pocket knife. This thing is very fancy and it feels solid. It's your basic pocket knife. It's nothing too fancy, but it does look pretty cool. I like the bone handle especially. Okay, this is how big the blade is. Brand spanking new. So yeah, I'm filled with it. I like it anyway. And they had some there where the bone handles were black and green. I was gonna get one, but then I saw the price and I'm like, I can get a bone handled one for a lot cheaper. And if I want this to be black and green, I can always paint the bone handle anyway, save myself a couple of bucks, right? So, but and then the little button right here, you push it and that closes the blade back up. So, cool beans. The pocket knives are just handy to have, especially if you want to open something you can't, or if you're carving bark off a stick. I also got my shotgun over there from Sportsman's as well, so they're a pretty cool store. See me wearing my Ozzy Osbourne's Black Rain Tour concert t-shirt. This is the first concert I ever went to. I saw Rob Zombie and Ozzy Osbourne in concert. It's a pretty fun concert. The second concert I saw was Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. And I also saw some Psychopathic Records musicians in concert too. And I've also seen Jeff Dunham live for the Identity Crisis tour, I believe is what it's called. It's one of his fairly newer stuff anyway, where Peanut does the Taste of China bit, and man, you didn't have to be on anything to appreciate good humor right there. I mean, it was a good show, especially when you know, he was telling joke after joke, and my sides hurt from laughing so hard. Okay, I left the arena with my sides hurting from laughing so hard. And, you know what I'm saying, it's just one of those things you never forget. So, yeah. There were times he'd tell a joke and we'd be laughing, and then he'd tell another joke and we'd laugh even harder. It's like, dude, give it a break, man. God damn, my sides are hurting. But, yeah. So. Speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, apparently his house in England flooded. Luckily, he was able to retrieve to his mansion in L.A., and some people were like, you know, weren't too sympathetic with him. They're like, oh, he's rich. And that's kind of fucked if you ask me. You know, especially if the situation were reversed and it was you, you know. If it was me, I'd be like, oh, shit, my house in England just flooded. Fuck, that kind of sucks. Well, at least I have a house in L.A. to go to, right? So, yeah. But yeah, let's give a nice little close-up of this nice little bone-handled pocket knife of mine. The engraving on it, yeah, this is a very nice pocket knife. I'm really thrilled with it, you know. Hey! Does that drop it on the desk? Did it break? Well, one way to find out. Nope, didn't break. Okay, good. Yeah, this is a very solid pocket knife. I didn't mean to drop it there. Shit, bonehead. But yeah, if you get a chance to get a pocket knife, I'd recommend getting something like this. These things are very, very solid. I can tell you right now, this is going to last me a while. It's under warranty too, so if it does break on me, I can hopefully get it replaced, but I don't think it'll break on me anytime soon. So, cool shit. Stick that in my pocket where it belongs, and kind of carry carrying case right there on the side there. Alright. So. I got a comment in my last video saying, he's so obsessed with marijuana, yet you never see him smoke it. I have posted a couple videos to YouTube smoking it. The last one I posted got age restricted due to quote-unquote dangerous content. And I had to laugh at that because age restriction on YouTube is a fucking joke, really. And the reason I say that is because people can lie about their age on YouTube to view these videos anyway. And another thing, too, is I've seen several videos of people who are in states where it is legal, and they're smoking it, and YouTube doesn't flag them or anything. So, what the fuck? But, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, people are saying they missed the videos of Josh drinking energy drinks and making wands and shit, so... Haven't drank an energy drink for YouTube in quite some time, actually. You know, I still drink them, just not as often as I used to, because they are somewhat unhealthy for you. I know that sounds silly coming from my mouth, considering I also smoke cigarettes, but whatever. Oh, look, we got one in my inbox. Let's see. The internet disease and Finley comment on your video. Here's the audiobook of the rough draft as he reads the author. Read by the author. The story is cliche. Yeah, just because I said that and mentioned it last video, they had to point that out. That's real cute. Okay, so we're gonna go to a new video, or not new video, but go to a new window here and see if this is the actual audiobook. And I haven't even finished the story yet, so chances are this isn't gonna be. I'll just click on it. Hey, this is KingCobraJFS. It's the same fucking video as the one I posted. Wow. That wasn't even the audiobook, it was just the same video I posted last night. Wow. You know, and that's just the thing, is they think they can get a rise out of me by saying it's cliche, because I mentioned that irritated me in the last video, so because I mentioned that, they think, oh, if it irritates them, we should mention it to see if it will piss them off. I'm just like, whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't, check the comments on my videos too often, just because 95% of them are just negative insults towards me. The other 5%, there are some people who leave nice comments, like I read one the other day that made me feel a little better. They said, hey, that guitar kicks ass, by the way. So I do appreciate it when people leave positive comments on my channel. It's always reassuring. And as far as the negativity goes on my channel, I've just come to get used to it, really. You know, it doesn't bother me one shape or form, or one bit, because it's YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You see, I could spend all day getting butthurt and upset because someone left a negative comment on my channel, or I could just ignore it and delete it and move on with my life. And usually it's just like, I deleted it, but what's the good of deleting a comment that you don't like when that same person's just going to re-comment it on another video or something? So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I really don't care. You know, the more negativity people give me on my channel, the more exposure I get anyway, so I don't give a shit. Straight up. Also in the news recently, some of you might have heard of this, but I don't know exactly where, but there's this church group who goes around playing with poisonous snakes, okay? And And the father of that got bit, and he prayed to Jesus real hard to heal him. Guess what? It didn't work. He died. His son stupidly made the same mistake, got bit by a poisonous snake, and his hand turned all black from the venom. He prayed to Jesus really hard, and guess what happened? He died as well. That night I was celebrating because the irony of it, really. Okay? And these are the kind of people that would hold up poisonous snakes and sing gospel and shit like that. And the quote from the Dead Son Before He Died was, "Our followers will do the same," and yada yada yada. I'm thinking, fuck yeah, keep doing that, man. Less Christians on this miserable planet, the better. No, I kid, but seriously though, you got these people playing with poisonous snakes and the love of Jesus and all that shit. It's like, yeah, no. Okay, as much as I love snakes, I don't know how to handle them, even though I've seen people do it 1,000 times on YouTube and on the TV and stuff. If I saw a king cobra in the wild, I'd look, but I wouldn't touch it because I don't want to get bit. Well, maybe I do, maybe now I don't want to get bit. No, because cobra venom in particular, especially king cobra venom, blocks impulses or from the electrical pulses from your nerves. You become paralyzed, your heart and lungs eventually shut down, and you just die on the spot right there if you don't get medical treatment. So, yeah, that doesn't sound appealing to me. But yeah, if you're going to play with poisonous snakes and you're going to get bit, okay, don't be a stupid ass about it. Get anti-venom for it, you know what I'm saying? They have those things available. But sitting there refusing treatment and putting all your faith in Jesus to get your you healed, you know what I'm saying? That's just, yeah, that just doesn't seem very, very smart. And that kind of thing makes people go, actually, I don't want to join this church because these people are psycho, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're in, I'm sure there's a lot of good Christians out there who aren't doing stupid shit like that to get media attention, you know, all in the claim of the love for Christ and all that. And it turns out Jesus was a prophet. He really wasn't, you know, there seems to be some confusion whether he's the Son of God or he is God. But then that book came out recently that said he did not die on the cross for your sins. That was some other guy. He supposedly ascended to heaven alive or some shit like that. And to me that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. But then again, if you look at every religion, they have a crazy claim that makes the people who worship them or their religion or whatever it may be, each religion has those crazy set of facts that people are going to find hard to believe, you know, or stuff that doesn't make sense, okay? Again, with religion, it is merely a spiritual guidance, if anything. That's all it is. Like, oh, you wear a pentagram, are you a Satanist? No, I don't worship Satan. I have a beer with him, though. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. Thanks for watching, and see you all later.